Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful evening and please let me introduce myself. My name is Camilo Ortiz and I'm going to be with you today presenting a case study that we have for our class. As I said everyone, that means hi professor, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful evening and please let's start. So, here in this lovely evening, we're going to talk about the Lyft case study and how we can build trust with our customer in the repair value and with a value proposition. So first of all, let me please show you the agenda for today. We're going to start with the introduction, question 1, 2, 3, 4, conclusion and references. Pretty straightforward. For our introduction here, pretty much I want to give a context. I want to give the let's say, current situation of the company and what we are dealing with. So the headquarters going to be San Francisco, operation in USA cities, Canadian cities, and also in some other countries such as Latin America and Europe. So it's a pretty large company. It is actually is the second largest ride-sharing company after Uber being the largest one. We have the founder over here, some engineers, that means that it's pretty technical in the head. I mean, in the high levels, it's gonna be pretty technical and gonna be related with efficiency. So that really says a lot about the company culture. Value proposition, we have here transportation services, of course, and for drivers, we have routine maintenance, oil change, diagnostic services, for collision, for mobile services, for cars, of course, let's say they are going to the place you are to pretty much make the maintenance of the car and that kind of stuff. What is the main idea here or the added value? Low cost, high quality, great customer services, and last but not least, honesty. Let's say what we call transparency. It's a transparent company. It's pretty much transparent in how you are dealing with them and how they're charging you for their expenses. We're going to talk about that later. So here the first question is going to be value proposition. So I'm pretty sure that everyone here in our class have been defining those things here as those are crucial topics. And I'm going to be that long in the definition. So I want to say that it's a explicit benefit. What we are offering to the customer and why the customer are pretty much willing to pay us. What they're getting, what is the added value here. So that's the definition. Why it is important? Pretty much is the reason why you're unique. That's the reason why you are unique. What is the differentiation against the competitors? That's advantages against pretty much the competence you have in the industry. We are meeting the customer needs in the best way possible. That way the customer wants to get our services. Pretty much that idea. What is the, characteristic of this value proposition? It's gonna be simple, clear, specific, unique, and easy to understand. Why? The reason is gonna be pretty simple here. In the case of Lyft, what I think is that when you are with those car services, you're always going to think in advance, hey, this is gonna be super expensive, or this is gonna be like a nightmare because it's gonna be expensive. I don't know what they're doing. They're talking about several things that I don't even have the idea what does it means. The filter, the oil, the sparkles, all those things. You don't really. Average population don't really know the meaning of those things and even worse the function. So when the mechanics just say, hey, we have to change it. Pretty much what you're gonna say is, okay, thank you. How much is gonna be? But you're making it simple, but you're making it easy to understand. You're avoiding that, let's say, worrying of the people. You're pretty much supplying their needs without making them think about it. So it's even better for the customer. And what is Lyft doing? Pretty much is based on that, based on the people, customer focus. So pretty much excellent customer services, high quality and products, and high quality services and products, and pretty much low cost. So that's pretty much the idea we are working with over here. High quality, fairly priced vehicle services. High quality. Pretty much, it's pretty much to show the quality. Fairly priced. It's in advance letting you know that they're not charging you for extra fees or extra things that we're gonna put up in the middle of the process. You're saying no. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to pay, and that's the best way, the best price I'm gonna get in the market. That's what they're thinking, trying to get you to think. And vehicle services, of course, that's the area in which they are working, and it is strong enough. Some specific strategies they're working with are new customer discounts, referral bonuses. So new customer discount, they're getting that discount for being a customer. Referral bonuses, you are referring a friend and the friend is going over there. You're gonna get, and they're gonna get also a benefit over there. This is a this is a tough decision that they have in that part there. I'm gonna mention it later. Transparency or honesty as the best they can do, and that's pretty much the main problem with all those things about fixing any problem with the car. That the first thing you're thinking, or at least what that's what I think, and flexibility for workers and for customers. Based on the referral bonuses, or according with that part, I was reading that in the case scenario, they was mentioning that there is a different profit that you're getting depending on the services the customer is asking you for. So it's not the same changing the filter or changing the oil, or it's not the same to fix a collision or changing the filter, the oil filter. So what they're saying there is that it increases the complexity of how you are giving that bonus. And when you're increasing the complexity, you cannot give always the same bonus for the client. When you're not giving the same bonus, the client is gonna start asking why. That's a really, let's say, issue that they have over there. That's a problem that they have there. That is pretty much the bonus is gonna be starting in 5% up to 20%. Who is gonna determine which bonus I'm gonna get? The problem, and how, as a client, as a normal guy, ordinary guy, how am I gonna know that? Is it worth it? I don't know. And me asking myself that question, it is even worse. You want to avoid that question for the client. So improvement, make it simple, make it efficient. Up to 20, starting in 5? No. What about making it in average? 10 always. You can pretty much cover the risk to see what are the services the client want to get. And at the same time, you're making it simple for everyone to pretty much know in advance, beforehand, what they're going to get. They don't have to go for every scenario there. They're just pretty much going always to the sure part. So related with that customer, that's gonna be the question number 3. Question number 2 was the previous one, in which we were talking about it's strong enough. I'm gonna say yes, but have to be easier and easier, even easier now. About the customer feedback, what we have is customer satisfaction, email surveys, on-site surveys, website feedback, pretty much, and asking always. It is crucial, yes, for every single company around the world. It's going to be a crucial part of pretty much every process of it. So it is crucial. It has to be taken, and pretty much the way how you can take it is going to be every time the customer is asking you for a service. Hey, a quick survey. If you can give that an incentive for that, it's even better, because the feedback, the problem sometimes is that customers don't really want to spend some time doing it. To want to make them do it. Hey, start with the feedback. I'm gonna give you any kind of coupon or something for the next time you're coming over here. That way you can get engagement for the customer. At the same time, you're getting the data. That's something you really need. So based on that engagement, the best thing they may do, I think, is gonna be that transparency and honesty. The honesty, pretty much that feeling of, hey, I'm gonna be safe with this company. Hey, I'm feeling comfortable. I think that they're doing a good job and I can pretty much trust. That way you can get reputation, and you're always thinking customer first. When the customer is first, the customer is gonna be happy to be with you. So that's the best the company can do, pretty much. Conclusion: high quality the services. Yes, you wanna be transparent. Of course, that's wonderful, but give me a good product. Give me a good service. You can be all the transparent you wanna, all the cheap you wanna be, but if it is a low quality, nobody's gonna be there. And even worse, when you're talking about the car, which it has safety, let's say, aspects to take into account. So you don't wanna get cheap things in the car is risking your lives pretty much when you are 120 kilometers per hour. You don't want to be in that position, or hey, something is not working the way it's supposed to be. So it's crucial. Customer oriented, yes. Always thinking about the customer. Always think about your target market and how you can get them. Always fairly priced is going to be crucial. Sometimes with that kind of the cars, you see that someone is asking you for a specific amount of money, and another company is asking you for more or for less, and then the other one is giving you a different price. So when you have all those different prices, you want to be sure that pretty much you're having the best ratio between quality and price. So fairly priced and transparency will show you that it's gonna be different to the competence that is around. That's the best you can do. Transparency, as I said, is crucial. And wire services, of course, let's say you want to be able to fix any kind of problem, the distribution, the oil, the filter, the rates, whatever they need to get fixed. You have to fix pretty much, otherwise you're going to go for different companies. Such when you're fixing something, usually you're doing other things at the same time. You're changing the oil, you're changing the filter, you're changing the brake, you are making the calibration of the wheel. So you're always changing different things at the same time. And engagement to build trust, pretty much. That's the main idea, to build trust. And pretty much what you're trying to do here is to get that compromise with the client. And creating it's not gonna be tomorrow, it's gonna be with the past of the years. So that's pretty much the conclusion of our case scenario over here. Thank you so much for being with me. Over here we have our references in which I was based on. And again, we have here my name, my thank you, and our title. Thank you so much again, Professor, for this lovely case study. It has been pretty interesting, and I really enjoyed it. Have a wonderful evening. See you later. Stop recording.